Hey there YouTube, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to take a look at something that may irritate some. As many of you know, I do my very best to try and avoid naming dealers for various reasons. One is there's a large group of individuals who feel not so positive about the marketing tactics or the sales tactics of certain dealers. And then there's the opposite side of the spectrum, where there are individuals who enjoy the relationship that they have with these dealers. In fact, that they find some of the products that they sell, they make dreams come true for them. So I know that on both sides there are individuals who have those perspectives and they aren't necessarily rooted in anything. And then I know that there are individuals who have experienced something with the dealer, whether negative or positive, and they're justified in having the feelings that they have. So, but that does not in any way is an indication that I am excluding any dealer or dealers from my bullion or precious metal business or opportunities. In fact, at Max, and many of you may not know this, just a little story. This also comes on the heels of a conversation of someone who questioned me. This is a friend who said, "How could you say AppMax has good deals?" Apparently a video that I put out, I said one of the coins, AppMax did have a very competitive pricing deal for it. Now, first and foremost, this person is a friend and he's not subscribed. He's seen all of my videos and he wants to comment on them. He knows who I am, but not subscribed. So I'm dismayed at his lack of support in that regard, yet he wants to challenge me. Secondly, the coin I'm about to show you, if you had the perspective of not being a participant or a consumer of AppMax, then you would be pricing yourself out of opportunity. Having said all that, this is the 2019 John Wick 1 ounce gold Continental round. It is not a coin, it is not denominated, it is a round. Now, AppMax has classified this piece as a proof. This is the box. Has this purple lining inside with this skull emblem of, I believe, John Wick. So these rounds are based on the coin currency used in the Lionsgate films, and these coins are also licensed through Lionsgate. So when these coins initially went on sale, they were $1,610, I believe, or $80. And there was an initial inventory that had sold out, and then when AppMax reintroduced the coin the same day, I believe, or maybe the following day of the remaining inventory, they raised the price $100. So anyone who has this coin paid between $16 and $17.50 for this piece. As I said, AppMax classifies this as a proof. Looks pretty close to it. As you can see, it has this frosted lion, and then the polished mirror finished on the shield with the sunbeams and beaded surrounded edge. And Casa Sui, I think this is in unity, strength, or strength in unity. Now, if you've been following this coin, you saw that there was a pre-sale on eBay where this coin successfully sold for $3,250. So after that sale, and I want to start by saying, I didn't necessarily appreciate that. I know someone has to go out and make a stance on, hey, what should the coin be going for now that it's completely sold out? But I didn't appreciate him setting the market on this. So now you're seeing all sorts of listings at $3,000, $3,100, $3,200. Everyone wants to be below the $3,250 to try and make their piece more palatable. I think these short-term flips, they could lose you money. Just sit back and wait. Let the want for the piece generate. Let the desire simmer. There's only 100, so there aren't that many to be, I guess, on the market to be sold. And I would suspect that many of the individuals who came to procure this coin did so out of their own appreciation for it. So they won't necessarily have an interest in selling it. But, I get the quick flip, but I think, and it was double the money, but maybe it's worth more. So I'm sorry about that little rant about AppMex. I think it would be disingenuous for me to say that some of the extraordinary pieces that we have here, we would not be able to have without AppMex. And, I had to explain to my little friend who thinks that he's doing something by shopping at American Heritage Bullion. Well, that's owned by AppMex. He thinks he's doing something by shopping at LPM. Well, that's owned by AppMex. AppMex, you cannot escape them if you are investing or purchasing bullion in the United States or even outside of the United States. They have a huge presence, and rightfully so, because I think most coin collectors know that there is a single place they can go, regardless of how they may feel about the marketing, the pricing, the strategy, that inevitably AppMex will have what they're looking for most often. Now, I'm not giving them the thumbs up on everything. I think if you've had an issue with any dealer and you feel that you were mistreated as a consumer, as a customer, then I think you're totally justified in your perspective, and I respect that. And going forward, unless I show something that specifically relates to a dealer, is from a dealer, or a dealer is giving some sort of fantastic competitive pricing. I will not name dealers. However, this piece you could only get from one dealer, and that's APMEX. And, at worst case, you're going to double your money because the price, the third, I guess, market sector, because often the dealers act as the first, second, third, but it's pretty much double the money. Anyone who purchased a coin and procured it at its original price, the price now has floated around of it being double its value, or roughly double its value. So I'm not going to get into all the specifics about this. Everyone knows these coins were used in the movie as a means to, it was a currency. It was the only respected currency within this criminal world of assassination. And I'm not sure how I feel about the design. I look at so many extraordinary pieces that I'm often drawn to imperfection immediately. And I won't, point out anything with this coin per se. Because it is a replica of what's being used in the movie, but perhaps they could have done a little bit more with it. So the diameter is 34. It is a little bit larger than what these coins normally come in. This is the certificate. My issue with the certificate is I think whenever you have a piece that is limited like this, that it should be numbered. And I don't know if there's some secret spot here or in the box that would tell its number, but I haven't seen it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2019 John Wick 1 ounce Continental Gold Round proof. Maybe we'll just take one more close-up for you. All right, I'm sure you can see it has a reeded edge. Leave your perspectives and suggestions in the comments. I am interested in your perspective about dealers. And again, I apologize if even, if just looking at this coin irritates you because you have some concern or issue with the dealer of this coin. But I'd like to hear about what has transpired in your life and with your bullion and numismatic endeavors where you were wronged by not just this dealer, APMEX, or any dealer. Okay. There it is, folks. What everyone's been waiting for, the John Wick limited edition 1 ounce gold round proof. Was it everything you thought it was? Thanks a lot. I appreciate you viewing. Please subscribe if you haven't already. As I mentioned, I do have some incredible stuff coming up. So stay tuned, guys.